They know where you are. They know who you are. They know how to reach you. So if they're not here, don't go chasing them. We live in a world where silence feels like punishment, where being ignored makes you feel like you need to shout louder, try harder, give more. But let me say this as clearly as I can. You never have to chase someone who truly values you. If they wanted to talk to you, they would. If they wanted to see you, they would. If they wanted to love you, they would. They are not lost. They are not confused. They are not too busy. They are simply choosing not to. Don't chase them. Don't beg for breadcrumbs. Don't lower your frequency just to be heard by people who are committed to misunderstanding you. If they wanted to be in your life, they would be. If they cared, truly cared, they wouldn't let the silence stretch this long. They wouldn't keep you guessing. They wouldn't treat your heart like it's optional. So why are you still making yourself so accessible to people who treat you like an afterthought? Let's be honest, you're not confused. You know exactly where you stand with them. You just don't want to admit it. You're holding on to potential. To what could be, not what is. You keep thinking if you're kinder, more available, more forgiving, they'll finally see your worth. But here's a truth most people don't want to hear. People don't wake up one day and suddenly realize your value. They realize it when you stop showing up. When your silence replaces your over-explaining. When your absence feels heavier than your presence ever did. And even then, it's not your job to stay soft and open to someone who only learned to miss you when you were gone. Let that sink in. You are not a convenience. You are not a temporary emotional crutch. You are not here to rescue someone from their own immaturity or inconsistency. You are not a rehab center for broken potential. You're a whole woman, a whole man, a whole being. You are not half of anything. So why keep giving so much of yourself to people who don't give you even the bare minimum? Stop initiating every conversation. Stop performing emotional labor for people who don't reciprocate. Stop hoping someone will change just because you were loyal to their potential. Chasing doesn't make them respect you. It makes them complacent. People only value what they have to earn, what they could lose. When you're always available, always understanding, always forgiving, they stop trying. Because why would they? You've already shown them they don't have to. Let that be your wake-up call. Stoicism teaches us, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Seneca. You're imagining what could be so vividly that you're ignoring what is. The reality is this: if they wanted to keep you, they would have. If they wanted to choose you, they would have. If they respected you, they wouldn't make you question yourself every day. You think your worth is tied to their validation. It's not. You think being chosen means you're lovable. You already are. So stop trying to prove it. Your healing begins the moment you stop tying your self-worth to the presence or absence of someone else. The moment you realize that being alone is better than being tolerated. That peace is better than potential. That silence is sometimes the loudest answer. You don't need to fight for a place in someone's life. You don't need to chase someone who walked away, because guess what? They know exactly where to find you. They know your name. They know your heart. They know your soul. They know the effort you made. And they know they left. Intentionally. So stop romanticizing their indecision. Stop building futures with people who are unsure about you. Stop playing therapist to someone who isn't even emotionally available. The day you stop chasing is the day you start choosing yourself. Because your peace matters. Your boundaries matter. Your time, your space, your softness. They are not for sale. Let them wonder. Let them miss you. Let them talk about how you changed. Because yes, you did. You stopped settling. You stopped shrinking. You stopped begging. You stopped being easy to access. And now you're magnetic. You're untouchable. You're the kind of person people regret losing. And the next time they think of you, they won't remember the one who begged. They'll remember the one who walked away without making a scene. With elegance. With grace. With unbothered strength. Because the truth is, real power is quiet. It doesn't chase. It attracts. It doesn't scream. It radiates. It doesn't fight for attention. It becomes impossible to ignore. So let them go. Let them wonder. Let them feel your absence. You're not hard to love. You're just finally done begging for it. And from now on, let them come find you. If they're meant to, they will. But either way, you're no longer chasing. You're building. You're growing. You're rising into the version of you who would never tolerate the things you once settled for. Because the most powerful person in the room is always the one who doesn't need anything from anyone. And you, my love, are becoming her.